Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Odin, Sphere, leifthrasir edition, part 62. We're almost at the end, and we're going to talk to this rabbit for reasons.
Aren't you? I'm Nearest. I came here to earn some money. Let me help you, princess. No, you can't. If they find out we're connected, you'll never make it out of here. Princess.
No one is keeping their eye on the, velvet right here. Also going to talk to Brigand because plot.
So even your father has abandoned you, huh? I will execute you and pay you back for the humiliation you gave me.
Taunting a helpless prisoner, eh? Some noble warrior you are.
What did you say? Why don't I just kill you right here?
So I'd like to point out that Brigand didn't die so easily to Gwendolyn back when Gwendolyn fought him in book 1. It's because he was weakened by Cornelius, Oswald, and Velvet. So technically Gwendolyn was the 4th person to fight Brigand, so weakened from 3 Cypher battles, he just fell to Gwendolyn. So that makes sense. I won't bother talking to her because it doesn't really say much. I believe it's not that relevant. Into the forest, because we all know what happens. Brigand takes her up to Horn Mountain, etc., etc., and then this happens.
I see the witch! Over here! Catch her!
I'm surrounded. I can't escape. Come with me. You? Why are you helping me?
Your execution would deeply upset my father. It frustrates me, but my father loves you. So please, don't hate him.
Please step aside, princess.
Stand back! Let her through!
Lord Brigand has collapsed. The princess has gone mad! This is most unfortunate.
Since when did you get here, you arsehole?
You know what happens to those who oppose me.
This girl rescued me for your sake. She rescued me, your daughter.
Stop it!
Everyone
Don't
knows
say
that.
that. The soldiers will think less of my father if they overhear you.
Gwendolyn, do you realize what you have done?
My heart knows why you are acting this way. That is why I am doing this. Hear me, everyone. I am a traitor who opposes the king's commands. Until this girl escapes, none shall pass, not even the king.
What disrespect.
Take one more step, and I shall run you through. Here's your chain. Now go.
Where were you keeping that?
Hurry.
Gwendolyn.
Yes, because we totally needed a scene with just that one word. But I will keep it in, because it is part of the game.
I'm glad to see you are safe.
How is Master Croy?
He's still in bed, unconscious. He sometimes mumbles about the Armageddon.
Oh, Master.
You better be telling the truth. So Odin cast a spell on his daughter, eh?
Yes! Please. You're hurting me.
You wouldn't expect a spellcaster to get physical with
Leave her
anything.
alone, Skuldy.
Ah, princess. This does not concern you.
Miris, it's you!
Yes, Princess Velvet. I was forced to leave the castle, so I was on my way back home.
What did the sorcerer want?
I do not know. When I told him that I was driven from the castle, he suddenly looked strange.
Driven from the castle? What is happening at the Demon Lord's palace?
Princess Gwendolyn, who I serve, was banished for opposing the king.
What? Where did she go?
She is to be imprisoned in the old castle in the forest.
That girl. Oh, forgive me, Maris. This is all my fault. She sacrificed herself to save me.
Princess Velvet.
No. I cannot stand here and do nothing.
Oh, Princess Velvet.
I'd like to bring up that every character interacts with each other at, like, at least one point in the game, except for Velvet and Oswald. They never interact, so I guess you could say they interact with something in Book 6, but I don't think that's really interacting at all. Like, they don't speak to each other or anything. They're just, like, there. So we're in this forest place that is usually the tutorial for most characters. It's now, fitted as, like, an endish zone. And the goblins are still ridiculously easy, because you can deal lots of damage by, sending daggers back at them. I have forgotten how to play this game. That's a thing that just tends to happen. Okay, what skills did I get last time? I believe I actually got a passive or something. Whatever. Flame Road! I will be using this attack many times. Unfortunately, I don't think it's useful against Velvet's final boss. Also, if my audio is messed up, it's because I was recording something else recently. And I do not know what the settings were. I wish there was, like, presets you could save, but no, there isn't. Damn Elgato. Okay, so we still only have a few recipes left, and we have all the alchemical mixes, so every single one of these on the map we see, we need to go and grab, because they are all recipes, and I'm pretty sure alchemical recipes also count for 100%, but in reality, I mean, you don't need them. I don't know why they're even in the game. I guess they're just there to tell you what you can make, but this isn't like the original Odin Sphere, where you literally need the recipes, otherwise you can't make anything. Oh, wow, drop fish fillet. I believe these things can drop that, like, even when they're the tutorial level versions of them. Don't know if that's right, though. I may have footage of it happening at some point, but honestly, anything before Oswald's story is just garbage, and I wouldn't even bother looking at it. Salmon carpaccio. I need to use the Puka kitchen at the Puka village, so I can find out what actually is a, upgraded version of things, because I can't be bothered finding out myself. Basically, everything that Mori can make, potentially, can already be made at the Puka kitchen, except they pay with money. So you can actually find the recipes out yourself before you get them via Puka kitchen. Okay, so I have enough recipes I can just determine what is and what isn't upgrades, plus I just went to Mori, so I just checked stuff. So the upgrades are always on the right of where they were. Yogurt cheesecake, I think there is an upgrade to, but I'll save that for last just in case, because it's a pain to make. Napple sorbet has no upgrade, I remember, because it was the main recipe you made back in the original to gain experience. Napple pie does not have one either, because you also made that because Napples just literally grew on trees in that game, and you can just make a ton of them. And the last recipe is lamb steak, and lamb steak is just not a secondary or whatever. So yep, gained one level just then. Is that enough to get reinforcement? I believe it was. Reinforcement is 9. Just get it. There we go. Perfect. I lied, I gained another level after doing some inventory management. Because this guy actually sells shrimps, which are, like, super high in experience. And I'm kind of over-leveled, I guess you could say. I'm level 30, and that's level 24, and the boss is level 29. It's not the boss, actually, it's just a miracle fruit thing, but I'll be getting that miracle fruit and probably ignoring it. But knowing Velvet, I'll probably need it. I'll probably be talking. I don't know why these orange bears exist. They were not in the original game. I don't in fact know what they are, really. Or what they do. I believe they're just some kind of upgraded form of the original bear. Smarter than the average bear. Also, more fish fillets. Put them all in my item box because I don't need them. Like, you're not going to eat the fish fillets raw, you need them cooked, otherwise they don't do much. Ooh, shield ring +1. No, not retry. Equipment. How much defense that give? 21. Ooh. Do I need the extra damage? Probably. What else does it do? Recovery from all bad effects plus 10%. I'll probably take off the talisman then. Also, I'm like really close to leveling up. Oh god, the boss is one of these weird tentacle plants, or whatever they are. You know what, maybe I should just use Flame Road on this thing. It's just by doing everything. Just get the fucking bees out of here. It's not hip to fuck bees. Okay, cut the bloody head off the plant. You'd think that would kill the plant, or you'd think that fire would kill the plant instantly. I mean, I believe it is weak, because this game does have elemental weaknesses. You hear the sound of the woman crying when the plant's thing goes off. But you can't see that because you have to be like at the top of the screen to see the actual effect of that. This is kind of repetitive. And again, that's what this boss is. It's like, he doesn't even really attack me. Yeah, it's like one attack that's gonna do. Just get the fucking bees out of here. The bees are more of a threat than the boss. Hey, level up just my after I get hit. Okay, did that just drop another freaking salmon thing? Fish fillet? Yes, it did. Wow. The drop rate on that must be insane at higher levels. I mean, I don't even have a luck stone equipped or anything like that. I mean, I'm not complaining. I can make some good shit with them. And he's gonna do his attack. Let's just spiral drive in and then get out of here. Could use a potion. Does this boss really warrant using a potion, though? Probably not. I mean, what does it even do? Huh? How'd I get stunned? I really do not know what happened then. Perfect. The boss blocked me so I can kill the bees easier. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank God for freezing when triangle button is pressed. Spam spiral drive. Get the fucking bees out of here. I like how these little mandragores that are running across the ground can kill the bears. They can actually eat them. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Why is there a second one? Oh, right, I changed my bag settings to the default. The old Odin sphere, like, mass bag setting. Which kind of looks shoddy. I don't know why there were two of those bosses, but whatever. Still went down like a sack of hammers. Ooh, since when did my health get that low? I wasn't looking. Yay, shrimp. One off-screen level up from using Mori as a healing factor. Because honestly, that's kind of what he was intended to be. I remember back in the original Odin sphere where all you had was the Puka Cafe. Mori didn't exist. What even was he? Nothing. Didn't happen. And the only meals you have, like, they wouldn't recover HP. I mean, they did, but they fully healed you because the only way to get into the bloody Puka village was from the base, or from one of those blue portals that Puka sometimes summon, which will very rarely help you because, like, they aren't frequently in the middle of stages. Some are, but like, that's rare. And, you know, in the original Odin sphere, you might as well just use Cypher Heal, because half of the characters, you know, not even half the characters, like, I think everyone except Gwendolyn has Cypher Heal. And Gwendolyn's story is the easiest. I keep thinking they're attacking, so I block, but it never happens. Oh yeah, double crits. Nice. God, I'm losing HP like a sack of hammers. I really need one of those vampiric rings. Or, I could use a new skill. Good one, potentially. I don't know when that, skill, like, you get it. Also, I need to check where the hidden one is. I only have 4 level up. It's already. Twin Tornado, this move is garbage. Just nothing else to say about that. Skill Link. Eh. And here's the last one. Area Completion Reward. Right. I'm gonna let you get one guess about why this move sucks. Where is it? Twin Tornado. Can you guess why that move sucks? If you guessed because it doesn't last very long and isn't that big, you'd be correct. Gold star for you. Gold stars for everyone. Oh look, the butterfly. I haven't seen one of those in 2 million years. You'd expect more butterflies to be in the forest, but they are the same happening rate as they are in every place. And look, a recipe. Blank mange. Blank mink. I know I'm probably butchering that. Let me check the text to see where that was. It helps me eliminate things. Okay, it did not eliminate if the cheesecake had a secondary thing. It doesn't really matter. I'll do it eventually. Oh. I don't know if, I've probably said this before, but there's an achievement for having a Mandragora hit you 5 times. Not the same Mandragora, but still. If you're hunting achievements and you've never been hit by Mandragoras, that is probably the one you're missing. No, well, if you've never been hit by Mandragoras, it's definitely the one you're missing. I don't think it counts for 100% though, because it wasn't a thing in the original game. And, I mean, there's nothing in-game that tells you, like, you need to be hit by a Mandragora 5 times. Battle stage. What stages aren't battle stages? I mean, that's a rhetorical question, because I know the stupid hallway stages, but they don't say hallway stage. Wouldn't it be funny, though? That sounds like something I would do if I made a game. If I made a game, then it would be very imbalanced. There would most likely be some secret trick to deal like 1 million damage in one hit. Or some broken combo, I don't know, I just tend to like those. Something that's not obvious. Something that's like, you take something from the start of the game that was like a downside, and then later on you have a skill that makes it useful, or something like that. There's probably something like that already in the game. You know what? Let's use this move for the lulz. Nothing. That was not worth 12 Cypher points, by the way. Might as well use Flame Road. I do like the stills on the goblins with their, like, huge bulging open eyes. Notices your bulging eyes. Oh. No, just no. Hooray, enough gold to buy, like, fucking yacht or something. Mid-boss. Again. There's like 3 mid-bosses here, because one of them is the Miracle Fruit boss. I don't know why there's like not a huge gauntlet for a Miracle Fruit. It would make sense. Also, Flame Road in a pond makes sense, doesn't it? So, the reward for this is a Gourmet Ring, which I'll probably be wanting, because I believe Gourmet Rings, when they're high level, actually do something other than increasing health heals from food. There you go, Alien. Oh, nice. Perfect quick timing for that frog to jump behind me. Take that, Froppy. Oh, I was looking at the boss's, like, second HP gauge, and what the fuck was that? What did I get hit by? I got stunned for a second there, and I'm now confused as to what that happened. The boss is trying to catch up to me, I'm just trying to find a place I can go to heal. Strange, when the bosses run from me, I'm always saying they're cowards, but when I run, it's because I'm doing a tactical retreat just to heal. Despite the fact that's the one thing I want the enemies to do the least. Just die, you fucking frog. I bet it was you who stunned me somehow. Someone look back on that footage, because I honestly can't be bothered looking back on Odin Sphere footage. It's too much of a hassle to find what I'm looking for. I wonder if you can actually hear my controller. It is being very loud. Maybe I should just upgrade Spiral Drive so I can get it to 30% energy use. I do have plenty of phozons to use. I'm kind of saving them for food, though, because I don't really want to upgrade skills that I'm never going to use. I have been using Spiral Drive, and I kind of want to save it for that one move that I will be using. Perfect. I should try juggling more. Too bad Velvet climbs up with her special move, so it's, like, it's not good. Let's use a potion. And he's gonna move. Move backwards. Interesting. At least I can hit these frogs. The frog is nothing, though. Let's just lunge forwards. I have 22 phozons in my inventory. I just need 24 to use Flame Road, which I'll probably use once more enemies spawn. My god, he has a lot of health. This isn't even his final HP bar. And here are more enemies. Yeah, one of them threw like a... oh. Nice little freeze on those frogs there. Great animation. Okay, Flame Road. I don't even know what that potion effect is, and I don't want to walk into it, but it's seemingly gone now. Whatever it was, it didn't last very long. Oh yeah, absolutely shredding him. An apple? No, there's a grape. That's a grape stem. How did frogs get grapes? Oh, I'm getting lucky with the crits. Perfect crits when they're all around me. Just die, please. Both of you. God damn it, he had to get in one last hit before I killed him. And pose. Right, what does this ring do? Yes, get the Napple Seeds as well. We might as well grab them. Max PP buff by 5. Eating speed and HP recovery 40% up. The adversity ring is not doing much that I notice. Until I get vampiric rings, might as well still use the other one. How much does this heal? This recovers 90 HP. 90 HP. How much does that become? 154. It's like plus 60%. I don't know how much I'll cut out from this recording session, but this is 32 minutes of recording time, which is usually where I cut it. So I'll see you guys in the next video, where we will be taking on the mostly just the Miracle Fruit boss and the normal boss. So yep, see you then. Goodbye.